What's going on, guys? River Man here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut and scale ad sets within your Facebook Ads Manager. We're going to be talking about, your break-even points, your break-even ROASs, your average order values and stuff, and how to calculate those things, why they're important stuff for your business, just in terms of maximizing your profitability. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. This channel mainly focuses on e-commerce, drop shipping, and all your Facebook ad needs. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and meet you in my computer without any further ado. Let's get started. Alright guys, so some important metrics to consider before you actually start, let's say, advertising and start analyzing your metrics. There are some numbers that you should really start to know and understand before you actually start investing your money into Facebook ads, because I know that every single dollar that you have when you're first starting out is super important. So with the utmost importance, you should really know your numbers, because as my old boss used to say, if you don't know your numbers, no matter how small they are, you're fucked. Alright, so basically your ROAS, we'll hop in my ad account in a second here, but yeah, basically your ROAS, one of the most important metrics you can have is your return on ad spend. So that's your average order value times your number of real purchases divided by your ad spend. Typically in your ad account, you're gonna have metrics, right? It'll tell you your ROAS, but sometimes it's not completely accurate. So because the ad account is never gonna 100% track accurately. So with that being said, you should just make sure you're doing your due diligence and know how to calculate it. It's important. But mostly when you're first starting out, you should know your break-even point, which is your cost minus your product cost. With the break-even points, you should aspire to have your cost per purchase below your break-even point, because that's essentially how you're going to make your money. So say for example, I have an example here of a client, full management client. So I made the store and his ads. So it's basically your cost minus the product cost. Next one would be your break-even ROAS. So break-even ROAS is essentially the return on ad spend in which you break even. So sale price divided by profit margin. We'll go over when to scale and when to kill in a second. So I'll just go over the account now. So I started this one on, it's the 9th right now. I'm pretty sure I started this one on the 30th. So it's 7 ad sets, right? We start with that. We let it go for 2-3 days depending on results. So this product in particular was decent winning product, so I decided to go ahead and show you guys because it is pretty recent as well. So yeah, I like to keep my my KPIs, my key performance indicators, fairly simple and straightforward. So, amount spent, reach, link clicks, add to carts, checkouts, purchases, cost per purchase, conversion value, and ROAS. I don't even look at all that fancy stuff like CPC, CTR. I don't even look at that stuff, because at the end of the day, all you're looking for is essentially profit. Yeah, they're important, and that's a whole other debate, but I like to just keep it simple. That's what my mentor always taught me, just to keep it simple. First day, if you don't know how to launch a product, right? So 7 ad sets. Right, 7 single interest ad sets. If you don't know how to launch a product, then I suggest you watch my video on how to launch a product, because it's literally the exact same method every single time, usually. So depending on the situation, I'll change it. But yeah, so this is the first day, September 30th. I launched. Let's just go to the next day. So 30th to October 1st. So the first day, we had 2 purchases at a 2.8 ROAS, which is not bad for this product in particular. So I already did the math on it. So I bought it for 20 bucks and I was selling it for 50 on the store, right? So I bought it off 20 bucks off AliExpress, sold it for 50. So I just branded it and made it look pretty on the site. Sold it for 50 bucks, right? So 20 bucks shipped was what it cost me. So yeah, I could do the math, right? So basically the point at which I break even was about 30 bucks, but you should always aspire to keep your cost per purchase, as I said previously, under that, if that makes sense. So if my break-even point is $30, which it is right here, right, I should have at least, try and aspire to have like a $10 cost per purchase or something. That way I'm making like, 20 bucks per sale or something, right? And break-even ROAS, so that's, as explained before, that's basically, the ROAS, which it's breaking even. You can look at that also, it's important. But yeah, mostly I was just looking at my break-even points. But yeah, basically on the first day, it didn't even get to spend up to $14 to $15. And by the way, here, I'll just show you this picture as well. So this is really important. I usually just follow this chart, right here is really important. So basically on the first day, if there's 1 or 2 sales, right, don't touch anything, let the campaign run one more day. You know, day 2, right, if there's sales again, right, don't touch anything until about the 3rd day, right? So, you know, if it has like sales like pretty consecutively, like consistently and profitably, you know, you might have a winner on your hands, right? So I'll just continue to scale till the ad account reaches about, you know, $10 to $15 and basically in the amount spent. Yeah, so right now this is like the metrics for that. I know it's not showing, but these would be like $5 already. Yeah, see, like $35, right, for 2 sales, right? That makes sense. Yeah, so these are actually these were the ones that were not getting sales, but I could see it did have decent buyer's intent also because it had some add to carts and initiate checkouts. So on the 2nd day, $70 spent for, yeah, so only got another sale this day. It actually went down. But on the 3rd day, on Saturday, so September 30th to October 3rd, right, this is when I actually started to cut and scale. So it was $104 to make back, you know, got me 8 sales and everything was tracking pretty much to the T, which is pretty awesome. As I said before, the cost per purchase was $13, right? And as I said before, the point at which I break even was $30. So you could do the math on that to see how much I was making, right? But anyways, so the 3rd day, so I started to cut and scale adsets. So the rule is, here, I'll go back to the picture here. So 3rd day, I continue making 1 ad set per day, every day, right? And I don't kill more than 2 ad sets in a day, because I find if you kill more than 2 in a day, you're pretty much gonna ruin optimization. So I'm very kind of careful when I'm first kind of doing it. I just don't want to ruin the optimization. So I'm kind of I like to let the ads breathe, sort of say. So yeah, so if it doesn't make a minimum of 1 sale every 4 days, like I'll just turn it off. So as you can see, I killed 2 right here. A couple of these got sales, right? This ad set got sales, and then so did this one at almost at 10 ROAS, which is pretty awesome. And these ones are decent at, like, you know, 3.3 ROAS, so almost a 4 ROAS, so it's decent for $104 spent. So I killed 2, and I made 1 ad set because generally, like, how I see it is the more consistent you are with your ads, the more consistent your ads will be. I check my ads every single day, once in the morning and once at night, and I just feel like my kind of skills kind of just compounded because I've been doing that every day for like almost 2 years now. So September 30th to October 4th, next slide here. So yeah, so basically if it would hit like $15, no sales, right, I just kill it, right? I'm up to 10 sales now, which is pretty good. I'm making money. This point here, right, so you should know when to cut and scale. So basically I would just continue making an ad set and every day while simultaneously killing ad sets that were not profitable. So if you look at this one right here, amount spent, so $15, and it got nothing, like around $15, and it got nothing, despite the fact that it having, you know, some add to carts and initiate checkouts, I would still go ahead and kill it. But yeah, and you can kind of see that the ROAS were dropping here. And the key here to, you know, is you just got to keep on cycling in new interest in every single day. Right, and at 10 sales in only 4 days is pretty good. So we'll see how it does. So on the 5th, which is a couple days ago, you can see here it's getting more sales decently, right? So like you can see right here, so a new ad set that I cycled in got a sale, right? And the reason why you're gonna keep on doing that is because, you know, you never know which new interests are gonna resonate with your target audience for the product. So you just go ahead and keep on going, making new ad set simultaneously. So you can kind of see we're very consistent with the ads. And on the 6th, so almost a week in, 3 ROAS, $200 spent to make back, 3 ROAS at almost a $16 cost per purchase. So again, same kind of method we're going with. On the 30th to the 7th, ROAS started to go up a little and cost per purchase went down just a tiny bit. So if my break even was $15, or my break-even point was $30 and my cost per purchase was $15, you can do the math. I'm making $15 profit per sale. So yeah, I'll go over the profit. I'm still trying to scale this product as it's just been almost like a week, like over a week or so, right? So actually it's still pretty good. Cost per purchase started to go down even more, ROAS started to go even higher, right? And I would just continue to make ads, right? And like for example, this ad set was killing it. For example, look, it's at a 12 ROAS, right? So all I was doing, like as you can see, ad sets that started to decline, I would just kill, right? Make a new one in every day. So yeah, as you can see, these are the new ones I would make. Definitely not doing as well, but yeah, but still working. So this 8th, so this is till now, today the 9th, right? So $268 spent. So I'm almost at 20 sales, and at the point where I hit like 15 to 20 sales, I'll actually start to scale it up more with more campaigns. So it's always slow and steadily. Decide the next best move to make sure you're profitable within your ad sets. You're resonating with your market and you're making money profitably. All right, and I'm almost at a $15 cost per purchase at 18 sales today. So if I do the math, so basically if I'm making 15 bucks per sale, you can do 15 times 18, right? So I made about 270 bucks with this guy at about $880 in revenue. So you do the math, right? That's like 31% margins is decent, right? So we're still gonna be trying be scaling it up, hopefully. So, but yeah, so that's like when to kill and scale ad sets. As you can see, like this one right here, or it's already $16 spent. I just go ahead and kill that because I didn't kill any ad sets in yet today. So yeah, but yeah, this is a pretty recent product. Hoping that I can scale it up further with everything. So yeah. Alright guys, that was on how to cut and scale ad sets. If you got anything value out of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment them. I will gladly answer them in the comment section below. But yeah, it's River Manuel, and I'm out.